Hello guys, subscribe WorldWideChels.
Hi WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Bringing you guys the latest Chelsea news. As always, we have quite a lot to speak about today on a Sunday. We do have an amazing panel with us today. We do have a special guest with Nippon, of course, as well. And he's going to be showing us some of his cooking skills today. People, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. We are 6 away from 23.1k subscribers. So if you guys can, please do subscribe. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what country, what time zone. We're going to be speaking about the Ricketts family, Timo Werner, Tuchel's going through a divorce right now with his wife currently, and a few other topics as well. Listen, we finally got Matt. He was a bit frustrated that he couldn't come on yesterday's review. I saw your comments like about 10 minutes ago. There is a lot to be talking about, Matt. Loftus-Cheek, Werner, and more. But co-host, talk to me, man. How are you?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was a complete shit show, and that wasn't just the performance. That was me being stuck in, well, it wasn't even traffic. I was just standstill for 3, 4, 5 hours, having to listen to TalkSport for the game, which was actually a funny story. I was telling Alfred. Obviously, Rudiger scored. Was like fantastic, buzzing, going crazy. Looked at my phone, see a Twitter chat going, "Oh, 1-1, dreadful." And I'm like, "What do you
Our
mean?"
chat or someone else?
Someone else's chat.
Oh.
I was like, "Hang on, we've just scored." I know TalkSport can be like a minute behind, but surely we're not. Surely we ain't conceded. And then they hear Brentford's on the attack, and I'm like, no. Then when they score, we can punch in the steering wheel in fucking anger. And yeah, it was a terrible game. I had watched it this morning, and that was depressing to watch. I felt like I went back in time 18 months.
Listen, that's a very good story. But let's tell the truth. It's because of Loftus-Cheek. He didn't come on.
Well, I mean, if he didn't play, he didn't have a good game, and I think when it comes to the summer, I think he will leave the club.
Wow,
but
really?
Well, yeah, I think he will be one of the people who ends up going. I think he'll probably want to get more game time elsewhere, which is right for him. I think he'll move on. But my point is, he's not a lone number 6. And if you were going to say, if Tuchel said to me before the game, we're going to play Ruben, we're going to play him at lone 6, I would have said, don't bother playing him, put him on the bench. Put someone else in. Because that's not his position. And he got outnumbered. I do not understand why he played there. I would have much rather Kante play there and he play in number 8. But it is what it is. I thought his first half was okay. Second half was dreadful. But I think a lot of players were dreadful. Particularly some of the ones we'll name now.
Very shortly. Yes, well said. Listen, we've got Alfred, who's breathing quite heavily on the mic. You okay, bro?
Am I?
Yeah, breathing quite a bit. But maybe the speaker's right next, the mic's right next to your mouth, maybe. But how are you?
Yeah, I try to move it a little bit back. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm okay. I still can't quite believe the result against Brentford. Absolutely ridiculous. We copped that really quick equaliser, and then I thought, that's all right. Still plenty of time to turn it around. We can still win it. Then 2-1. That's all right. We still got plenty of time to score an equaliser and turn it around. 3-1. All right, that's okay. We can rescue this. Hopefully, with a miracle, we can get at least a point from this game. 4-1. Fuck it. I give up. We lost this one. So, yeah, just absolutely shocking performance. But I still stand by what I said, which was that, look, it was the first defeat in quite a few. After a very good run, we were coming off quite a good run in the Premier League as well. This defeat, so I still think that it's not too, not too catastrophic, not too much to worry about, and I'm not very bothered by this result. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I just can't wait for the next game to see how we bounce back.
yeah. I think Major Kante kind of summed it up for me on Alfredo. But listen, Wayne, how are you? Good to see you on the stream, bro.
I'm good. Glad you've invited me again, mate. Always appreciate the invites, but I hope you're good too. But I watched the game like Matt this morning because obviously, like you are aware that I couldn't watch it yesterday, luckily. But I got to watch the game today, and I'm going to say some choice words to Tuchel. You are a good manager, but yesterday you've proven you are sometimes don't use your brain. A back four with Alonso in it, I think everyone knows. Do not play a back four with Alonso in it. It's one of the worst things you can do. Like Matt alluded, Loftus-Cheek as a lone DM is a what? And not only that, put that idiot on up front on the left. When all you had to do, I figured it out when I was watching it. Two things. All you had to do was drop Alonso and put Sarr in if you want to play a back four. Take Werner out, put Mason Mount in the forward line, and bring back Kovacic or Jorginho. It'd been all right. We'd have been fine. But you decide to play Alonso left back and Werner on the left-hand side. You're not stupid, Tuchel. You just... It infuriates me because it's like we're not actually a team in the League Two who don't know what they're doing. We're a Premier League side. Come on. I'm just so... words can't explain my anger right now. I'm just fuming.
Yeah. Nipin Sharma, welcome to the stream. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What are you cooking today with your father?
We are cooking aloo matar paneer.
In English terms, please, for the ones that don't understand.
A potato, Indian cheese,
Yep.
and pea curry.
Nice one.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
What time will that be complete?
In a few minutes, it's gonna cook for a few minutes in the pot, and then it'll be complete.
Okay, and
You got
before we
paneer,
go
is
on to
it?
the next person, can you remind the people about your Timo Werner statement? Because obviously in your name you've got it as well. Talk to us about Timo Werner.
Look, he is not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. It's as simple as that. If he wants to play in the Premier League, Aston Villa is his level.
You said Burnley yesterday.
Huh?
You said Burnley.
Aston Villa's nice.
Aston Villa's alright.
Yeah, he can displace Ollie Watkins. He's not displacing Danny Ings.
Okay. We'll come back to you soon. Matt, I don't know if you've seen the reports today. The 8-point plan on Apple Notes or on iPhone Notes that was given out today. Obviously PR, and obviously you said Sundays we really shouldn't expect news from Matt Law, the other Matt, of course, in terms of Todd Boehly's side and all that stuff, which I agree and understand. But an 8-point statement came out today from the Ricketts family, giving more clarity in terms of trying to please the fans and trying to improve their position on taking over Chelsea Football Club. Now, as we know, I don't know if it's officially confirmed, but someone that had a blue flare at the protest yesterday, their season ticket was taken off them. Okay, this is not definitely facts, but this was mentioned today morning that I've read from someone that's very close to the club. And also one of the groups were not allowed to bring banners inside the stadium.
I heard multiple people had their banners taken off, and there was, I think, a banner that We Are the Shed were going to put up.
Yeah,
was refused.
That was cancelled. Obviously, we don't have official confirmation on that, but that's what we're being told. That these guys were stopped, and some tickets were taken from them as well. So it's looking like for me, the deal's done in terms of the Ricketts family are going to be taken over. I don't know what else we can do. We've done our best. But I'm sure you've seen the 8 points, Matt. What did you make of that? Or do you just think it's just talk? Does it remind you a bit of Glazers at United?
Well, I wouldn't call it the 8-point plan. I'd call it the 8-point scam. Because that's all it is. Do you know what this it doesn't even remind me of Glazers. Do you remember when Kroenke said to the Arsenal fans that when he takes charge, he'll make sure Arsenal are competing with Bayern Munich and Barcelona? And then little known 5 years later, they're losing 10-2 to Bayern Munich on aggregate. That's what I look at. And even then, even with the PR base, they're very basic statements, very bland. Anyway,
Matt, sorry to cut you off. Matt, sorry to cut you off. Let me just say this one quickly. We've got this guy, one of the regulars that comes on the chat. I agree. Okay, it's bad on my side for not turning up, but I do have valid reasons. Okay, first of all, my deadline on Friday, I couldn't finish it. I had to do it on Saturday, and I was hoping Ramadan started on Sunday. However, it started on Saturday, so I had to go sleep at 6 a.m. And realistically, 1 hour 30 minutes to get to the protest. I wasn't going to get enough sleep and sort out the day, basically. So I do want to apologize. I did apologize yesterday for not turning up. I did tell Matisse in advance. He was okay with it. He understood. So if he can understand, I'm hoping people in the comments understand. Yes, I didn't turn up. Wasn't the best from my side, but I was really relying on Ramadan to be on Sunday. But unfortunately, it was on Saturday. So I couldn't make it, honestly. So I do want to apologize about that. But yeah, Matt, carry on.
Yeah, I mean, the 8 points were bland, basic, very unspecific. So you could easily interpret it different ways, and they could easily worm their way out of these promises. And they barely mentioned the women's team, apart from saying they'd play a few more games at Stamford Bridge. So in terms of the women's side of it, it doesn't give me much confidence that they're going to invest into the women's team in as a bare minimum. I don't see that. Make no change to the badge. Well done. That's not even been in discussion. So the fact that's in your head puts things up anyway. Saying about the Super League, yeah, you're trying to play onto the fans, because obviously there's a lot of fans who don't want the Super League. But I'm not being funny. All the people that organised it, apart from Perez, were American, so I don't trust that. And he talks about resources and investment, but that's just it's good saying that, but if you're not gonna put it in, and if you've got a reputation of not doing it, then we can't trust you. And then they do the whole PR virtue signal. We're going to support racism, support that, support blah blah blah. Like, it's a load of bollocks. We know they're not. We know their views, and their views ain't going to change. So yeah. I think so. To be honest, yeah, it's a load of bollocks.
Yeah, before we go on to everyone else, I do think the Ricketts will take over. From what I saw yesterday, in terms of the banners and the actions that were taken from everyone around the club, no matter what, I totally agree with Nippin. They can't take over. I understand. I agree with Nippin 100%. But we have to be realistic. We have to take the reality check that this is happening. So Nippin,
I refuse to live in this reality.
Nippin, I knew you were going to say that. That's why I said we have to be real. There's no point about you refusing stuff. This is real life, Nippin. They are taking over.
We won't win any trophies, though.
That's what we're going through right now. They have cash. There is no debt. There is no loans. They are taking over Chelsea Football Club, Nippin Sharma.
No, they're not.
I don't know how else to explain it to you.
Right, Nippin, right? We all sit here. We're all on the same page. We don't want the Ricketts, don't we? Right? We really don't want the Ricketts in for good of the club and for good reasons. But unfortunately, no matter how many fans who stick up saying no to the Ricketts, it won't bother a thing when money talks. Fortunately, money is king in life. And they've got that money without any issues, without any loans, without any backtrack. Unfortunately, that's king. Because all the government want at the moment, It's time to come in with the right money without any issues, so they can just go, you take over. They don't care about us.
And I was
They don't
getting
care
all
about what
excited
our
that the
future is going
government
to
would
be.
stop them. I was doing the swee near
I
Hazen
know,
Wallington Station.
I know, but it's not meant to be Nipin Sharma,
But
unfortunately.
I don't want to go years without the trophies.
Well, we've gone 6 years without a Premier League. I'm sure
I
we can
don't
do
want
another
another
20.
6 years. I don't want
Even if-
another 20 years.
Do another 20 years, no?
Right, but the thing is, Nippon, I get what you're saying, but for my life, when I started watching sporting channels, I didn't support them for the trophies. I supported them because they're a club that was meant to be as my heart and soul. Unfortunately, we do have them moments when we're not going to win trophies because
Yeah, but
we're
we're
not
not going to
going to
win
be
them at all now because of
we're in a
these.
very competitive football league and very competitive environment with teams. We're not, so at the moment, we should just focus step by step. And trophies is the last thing we need to focus on at the moment. We need to focus on survival. We need to focus on making sure people get paid in the club. And we need to focus on then maybe stadium and go from there. In a few years' time, we probably won't even think of this, and we'll be in a place where a lot of teams will be like, wow, they're making something with themselves. So unfortunately, it's not. We all don't want the Ricketts. We all get that, but we've got to be realistic at the time and say, look, whatever it is, it is. But as long as we're all together and support each other, that's the main thing. And that's what we've got to do as fans. We've got to be there together.
Nipin, you can do the Ronaldo Sue for Ricketts now if you want.
Nah, this is what the Ricketts are getting from me.
Hey, yo, listen, your dad's there, man. Your dad will shout at you. Don't do that. And it's meant to be PG, Nipin. Alfred, talk to me.
Yes.
But Ricketts deserve no PG.
Okay, let Alfred speak, please. Alfred, talk to us about this statement.
Well, man, I just want to say, you know, if it's true that the government are really considering whether or not they are good for the club, then I don't understand how people are so confident that they're going to take over. Because first of all, they're racist, and second, the entire fan base hates them. And
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Interested.
I think international fans do, but I think the match going fans that I've seen are okay.
Really, I haven't really seen one person, not even on Twitter. Like I've yet to come across anybody that wants them in.
Honestly,
Maybe it's just me.
what I've seen, yeah. I'm not saying all match going fans, let me make it very clear as well. From arguments from the protests of being formed from us, a lot of match going fans saying we're going to be at the pub, whoever comes in will come in, as long as they got money, blah blah blah. That's it. Okay, they didn't directly say, oh, Ricketts in definitely 100%, blah blah blah. They said we have no issue with Ricketts coming in. Whoever comes in just has to have money. That's it. That's all they said. It was really, really surprising. And this is what we have to go through, people. Very, very difficult times for Chelsea fans. You know what? I think people will get over it. Maybe not me, but I think people in general will generally get over whoever comes in because everyone has a bad past. The Ricketts have the worst out of all of them. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like in terms of content and stuff, I might have to slowly distance away. I'm never gonna say that I'll end doing content, but I don't think I'll do it as much and with excitement. Maybe Matt can take over. I have been saying it. People saying April Fools, but I don't think it's April Fools anymore. This could be realistic. Matt
Look,
and Wayne show.
Look. These, even if they do, they won't be with us forever, though. These Ricketts owners, same way Roman wasn't here forever. But the fans,
I know, but
they
we
will be
were
with
always
us
saying
forever.
oh, rival fans saying Roman will get bored and sell us and blah blah blah, and we were laughing saying, oh look, where is he? Still here after 20 years, blah blah blah. And then boom, this has come out and he's gone. It's a wake up call because even though I didn't say certain things, when you look at Marina, Bruce Spark, we're saying Roman not good enough, the board not doing enough. I've officially taken things for granted because people like Ricketts that come and take over, it's not good, man. It's not good.
I still think it will be Todd Boehly, though. I think Alfred, Mr. Positive, agrees with me.
I saw an interview with him not too long ago. I think it was last week sometime that I saw it. He was talking about his business mind, and he said, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I remember it being pretty positive and actually getting excited at the potential of him coming. But then I heard something about that I think a baseball club that he owns or something, and people aren't happy about the way he runs it or something. So then that excitement kind of went away.
Who are we talking about here? Sorry.
Boehly.
No, I thought Boehly looks after his team. He pays them well and stuff as well. I think
but the Dodgers are doing
Ricketts'
all right.
family was a problem, sporting wise.
Does he own a baseball team as well?
I don't know what they own something in America. Both of them own
but
something.
Boehly
Ricketts owns
owns LA
Chicago
Dodgers.
Cubs and Boehly owns LA Dodgers.
Yeah.
Maybe I came across one guy on Twitter that didn't know what he was talking about or something.
I know, because you fell for news on Twitter as well with fake accounts.
Yeah.
Welcome to Twitter,
Yeah.
my friend. That's how we
true.
do for the last 5-6 years.
Can I say something, please, Sadiq? Sorry. People in chat who think what I was saying about trophies and everything. I'm not on about this season because I know we could win this season, and I do believe we could. I'm on about the future, starting from next year, if it comes to it, if we do get the wickets. And I'm not wanting the wickets if people think that either. All I've ever wanted was Chelsea to be in good hands and to have a settled future, because I care about the club and I care about the history. I don't want the wickets. I really don't. I'd rather have Tom Boehly, or rather have the Saudis if they was in it, or rather have anyone else who had better interest. But the thing is, Sadiq said something I think is very key. Everyone has a past. Everyone's done something in their lives that is regrettable by saying something stupid, what's been recorded, or doing something stupid. I think a lot of us has done that in a panel. I think a lot of us have done stupid things and we've regretted when we've done it. And it might be small, it might be big, but we've all done it. It's a fact of life. And fortunately, we're not going to get past what the wickets have done. If they're going to take over, if we all take what they've done in the past and not focus on anything else, that is poor on us, because it's not about them, it's about the football club, it's about the people who work underneath, the people that don't get seen. It's about the people who aren't too sure who's been dedicated to the club. It's all about the players who's been dedicated and supportive and are not moving anywhere. We need to go behind them, not about the owners, because they're just the people with the money. They're not the ones with the heart. They're not the ones with the soul. And that's what we should concentrate on, in my opinion. The heart and soul of the club.
Sound like John Terry, heart and soul of Chelsea Football Club. Listen, Wayne, you, Alfred, the positivity that you guys try to bring, I really, really applaud it, man. It is difficult times for us, for sure. Matt, it does say about the women's on point number 7. Match the current commitment to Chelsea women and increase the number of women matches played at Stamford Bridge. That's good.
It's not really. Well done. They've got our own stadium. We don't need to play at Stamford Bridge. But matching the current commitment, what does that mean? That's very unspecific. It doesn't even say it's going to invest. Commitment. What does commitment mean?
Invest.
That doesn't directly mean you're going to invest a lot of money into the women's team. It just means you're committed to the women's team. Like, you could be committed in terms of general running of you keeping the women's team as it is. That would be matching the current commitment. That doesn't mean you're going to spend money and invest into it.
Yeah, there's a good point from Kante. Why no mention of player contract and signings?
Because they're not going to spend anything.
They did say something in there. They did say something like that in there. I'm sure of it.
Where?
Well, I was hearing it
See
earlier.
this? Let's look at this.
They said
Wayne is
invest
back in
the
Ricketts.
first team.
Wayne is back in Ricketts, guys.
I'm not back in the Ricketts. Don't put words in my mouth. But I'm sure they. I was listening to on Sky Sports. They said something about it.
Well,
Honestly,
Third
there's
one.
nothing. There's actually nothing.
Number three says commit the resources. Wait, go down. Commit the resources necessary across all levels of club to continue winning trophies, including investing in first team, experienced footballship leadership, and the academy. Again, you're investing, but how much? You could invest 50 quid, and that's investing. Doesn't mean you're going to invest the same amount of things. So it's very basic, very unspecific, where they could wean themselves out of it and go, well, we did invest. We invested 10 million a season. That doesn't mean that they're investing a lot. Like the Chicago Cubs, they won one World Series, and then after that, don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think before 2016, they were decent in terms of the sporting aspect of Ricketts family, and then all the problems started coming up from there. Listen, before we carry on this one, everyone tuned in, man. Like the video, especially if you're new here. Subscribe and hit the notification. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what country as well. We want to hear all of that. Let us know if you're Ricketts in or Ricketts out. And yeah, we do have reports coming out in terms of Thomas Tuchel and his current wife going through a divorce very soon. And maybe I think I saw someone tweet about it in January or end of December, I think it was, where our form started to, even though we got wins, it wasn't the best of wins in terms of performances, but we still got the 3 points in most games. But the guy's been through a lot. He has also said international break was very long. It felt longer than usual. So from the comments that I understood from there, he's been going through a very, very tough time. Maybe yesterday it played a huge part in that win. Because obviously some of the choices that he made, Alonso on the left, Timo Werner, Nippin's favorite player on the left side, these things play a huge part. Loftus-Cheek, lone DM. Matt wasn't happy. It was difficult, people. So I feel for the guy. I think he's been with her for 13 years. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Matt, what do you think? He plays a huge part in the last couple of months, especially what we're going through.
Yeah, I think the man's been through a lot within the club, outside the club, personally. And yeah, I mean, we just got to support him. Obviously, these things they can run on for a long time, so hopefully it doesn't affect him being within the club. And I think that's when you say about it being long, the international period, I think Chelsea can almost be a bit of a distraction for him away from his personal life. But when you're just doing training sessions while it's an international break, you're kind of back home with the personal stuff. So yeah, I hope Tuchel gets all this sorted. And it's a shame, really. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know much about the personal life and the situation, so I just hope it all goes well and smoothly for him.
Yeah. Check my DM. Okay, give me a second. Nippin, what do you make of the situation? Tuchel going through a lot.
Look, I don't know the full story on whether he was cheated or whether he was the one. I don't know anymore. I really don't. So unless I know the full story, I can't make a whole comment.
Okay. Something Edward sent me was really disturbing. Max Verstappen. He sent me. Fully naked, Matt. I don't know if it's real. Okay.
What?
I was like,
Jesus
what the
Christ.
hell is going on? I think it's fake. I can't even put it up. That's disgusting, man. Don't send me stuff like that again, Edward, man. I don't want to block you, bro. What is that? I don't want to see that. What the hell?
This guy.
And I'm fasting as well, man. Allow me, man. I don't want to see that, man. Alfred, what do you make of the situation?
I can't quite believe it, to be honest, because I mean, not that I'm not saying I don't think it's true. I'm kind of in shock because obviously I don't know Tuchel personally or his wife, but from all the press conferences and things I've seen, he seems like the kind of person that's just always so calm, so rational, and can, seems like the kind of person that just in general in life can stay calm and try to find the solution to whatever problems he might be having. But yeah, look, for some reason he seems to be having problems, and yeah, unfortunately getting a divorce. So yeah,
Do you think that played a huge part in the December fixtures where we were challenging the Cities and Liverpools, and then we kind of went down? Do you think that played a huge part, or no?
No, probably not. To be honest, I honestly think that's just more down to the players, because he seems like the kind of man that can take his mind away from outside problems and focus on his job. I believe that it won't affect us really on the pitch, and hopefully I'm right about that.
Yeah. Listen, this guy, you should have taken the bet, by the way. You might actually win. I told you to take the bet, found the deposit. Ricketts not going to be taken over. You could have actually taken it, but unfortunately, you didn't take it. You lost out, my friend. And I did say, unless the super chat, I'm not gonna read your comments as much because you're a chicken, bro. Remember that. Wally Wilder says, I don't think it did. All the injuries made us drop, in my opinion. Okay. Major says we are just hit in December. Wally says if we had Chile and Reece still in the team, we would be challenging all year. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. That makes sense there. Nippin, where's the food, bro?
It's not ready yet.
You told me a few minutes. I need to eat some of that food. I'm breaking my fast in 40 minutes.
Oh, I swear the sun sets at 7:45.
Nah, actually, yeah, it could be 7:42. Listen, I already put a super chat on the screen, bro. I'm not gonna read it for sure, especially as a Chelsea fan. But Wayne, what's next for you, man? In terms of this season, can we still win the Champions League?
Yes, we can still win the Champions League. We still win the FA Cup.
Yes,
It's
mate.
possible, but the players need to step back. They need to be behind Tuchel at the moment because obviously he's going through a bit. So whatever he's going through, the players need to say, right, we can't let him down now on that field. We've got to provide him that way of escaping whatever else he's going through. We need to start getting our heads down and working together. Something what I've said, Reece James 100% needs to start against Real Madrid. If he doesn't start, this ain't definitely wrong.
Yeah.
But he needs to go back to that 3-4-3. He needs to put the right players in. And we need to just rely on what we know best and how we play football. And that's controlling the game, controlling the opportunities, and giving it chance. But this weekend's been absolute diabolical for us. Not only because results yesterday, because even though Man United drew, they didn't win. We still, it's a bad result. We needed Leicester to win.
Tottenham won.
I was about to go into it. Today, West Ham won. Well, not good result for us. And then Tottenham played. What bothered me, they just played Newcastle and beat them, 5-1?
Was it 5-1? I saw 3-1.
5-1.
Yeah, it was.
5-1.
It was
5-1.
And we can only beat them 1-0 at home, Newcastle. What I say about if people can come back at me again and say to me, no, we have been playing well, then just look at that result. We only can beat Newcastle 1-0, but then you've got a team like Tottenham, who we've beaten twice, and knocked them out in the Carling Cup and all that, and they won 5-1. Come on now.
Yeah, but to be fair, Newcastle are kind of on the beach now.
No, but they started
This
strongly.
time
They
of
were
year.
winning 1-0.
No, but let's not get it twisted. We have been on good form.
No, we haven't. In
Having
terms of
won-
winning, yeah, good form, but performance hasn't been.
Yeah, but
Hasn't been there. We've
like
been stealing
some of
1-0
you guys
wins.
coming out saying, "Oh, we've Arsenal been on better form." Every time Arsenal have come up against a big team, they've lost.
Yeah, I get
Do you
that.
think we'll beat them?
In the last 8 games,
Do you
we've
think
had
we'll
better
beat them,
form than
Matt?
Arsenal. We've had much better form than United. We've had better form than Tottenham. We've had better form than West Ham. We've been the best team out the last few games, the last 8 games.
Because of the results we've won, I agree that. But a performance on that pitch, you can't say that.
Yeah,
Mate,
but
you really can't. Come on.
I'd argue Tottenham hardly ever put in a. They'll occasionally batter someone like Leeds or something, or they'll get battered themselves. They don't put good performances in. Arsenal, they seem to do good performances, but again, it's against the smaller teams. As soon as they come up against anyone with any sort of macho, they don't look the same team.
That's right, Matt.
Man United are in dreadful form.
Tottenham came against Man City twice this season and took 3 points. How are you saying if they come against a team with macho, they capitulate?
Go on, Nipin.
What are you saying?
Nipin Drama. Put it on the
You
co-host
said
map.
if Tottenham come against a team with some macho in them, they capitulate.
I said Arsenal.
They did the double
Tottenham.
over Man City. Oh, sorry, misunderstood you. Sorry.
I said with Tottenham, they'll either batter you or get battered.
Tottenham
You know, I have a nickname for them: Bipolar FC.
Tottenham are an exception anyway because they're shit.
And all this all this talk. Oh, we're not going to get top 4. We are quite safe unless we do go down and the next 2-3 games and start losing our next 2-3 games. We're okay.
I don't want.
Let me read out the table now. So Chelsea is still in 3rd despite the whole meltdown on Twitter. We've played 29 games and we've got 59 points.
And we're still 5 ahead of Arsenal.
Yeah. Arsenal next in fourth place is Tottenham with an extra game. They've played one more game than us, and they're 5 points behind. So if we win our game in hand, we're 8 points off Tottenham with 8 games to go. It's quite a big gap.
Yeah, but you're not understanding, Matt. You're not understanding. We shouldn't be in this race at all.
But we're not. It's not really a race. It's not really. If you ask Arsenal, it's not really a race between Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans, West Ham, and United. They're too far behind them. If once Arsenal get back to their games, it's literally just going to be Arsenal and Chelsea on the similar level, and that's it. We're not.
No,
we're
but
not
the thing is, I've seen Leicester 2 seasons in 3rd place, bottling.
We're not Leicester.
Listen, in the league, I can't defend you there. In the league,
we're not Leicester.
I can.
Can I just say something? I'm looking at this. Arsenal's got Crystal Palace tomorrow, right? And if they win tomorrow, they will go 2 points behind us with a game in hand. That game in hand is us. If we lose that game, let me finish, Matt. Please let me finish. If we lose that game, and that's very possible because we don't know how we're playing at the moment, they go above us, right? Tottenham. So that'll be another game Tottenham can get against us, right? And then we can have another 2 points behind us, and that means one more drop, and they get it, they can go above us. I know what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, mate. You're trying to be positive. I get that I'm trying to be positive, but I'm going to be realistic here. We are not looking safe in the top 4. Unfortunately, we are looking behind us. We're not looking in front, we're looking behind us. And that is a big problem for us.
Yes. Thank you, Wayne.
No, but then I'll make the point with Tottenham. Tottenham have got to face Arsenal, so one of them two are going to drop points against each other.
But we shouldn't
It'll
be in
be
that situation.
because-
We shouldn't
No,
even
but
be thinking about that.
Sadiq, what I'm saying is we should be fairly safe. I don't think unless we. Now this is my caveat. Unless we go into some deplorable form and lose the next 2 games, then yeah, we probably will be in a top 4 race. But I don't think we're losing the next two games. Probably the next 2 games after that. I don't know who we've actually. I think we've got.
Okay, how many
Leeds
points
and-
from?
Say that again, Nippon. You cut off.
How many points do you see from our next 2 games?
Who are our next 2 games?
Southampton.
I swear it's and then
Southampton, Arsenal, I think, but I'm not sure.
One's
Right,
against West Ham, I think.
That's the thing. We've still got West Ham, we've still got Arsenal, and we've still got Man United to play.
I mean, saying we've got Man United to play doesn't really make me too worried at all.
Don't it? So when did we beat Man United last then?
yeah, when did we
Second
last
last
beat
game.
Man United?
Second last
Yeah,
game,
but
United.
they're rubbish. We'll still
No,
beat.
Matt. When did we last beat Man
Yeah,
United?
they were
It
rubbish
doesn't
when
matter
they
when we
beat
last
us
beat them.
as well.
I think
Sorry.
we'll still beat them.
Wayne,
No,
you're
they were
spot
rubbish
on.
when they
Wayne,
drew again.
Wayne is spot on. This is what we fail to realize. I get it. United
Now
are shocking.
I'll
I get
flip it like that. Brentford fans are probably saying, "When's the last time we beat Chelsea before?"
But Brentford played
1946.
really well against us at home.
1946.
70 years.
So,
We weren't lucky. Do you remember
They
we
were
got
out of the top
Brentford.
4 for more than 70 years, Matt. They were
Huh?
out of the top flight for over
but we've played
70
them multiple
years.
times. We've played them multiple times since,
Matt,
and they've still lost. But
Matt.
my point is, then United are not the same team that they were.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter,
What do you
bro.
mean it doesn't matter?
But even if they,
Because
United are our bogey team.
I'm not. Were they
Same
our
way,
bogey team?
same way
Hold on,
Tottenham are Man
hold
City's
on.
bogey
Were they
team.
our bogey team?
United
in the FA
are
Cup?
our bogey team.
Were
yes,
they our bogey
Nippin.
team in the FA Cup
Sadiq,
semi-final?
can you put up our fixtures? Who we've got left to play in the Premier League?
I'm talking about the league, Matt, not the
No,
FA Cup.
No, but
Yes,
it's still a
Pippin.
game. You can't just count out games because it doesn't fit what you're talking about. We still beat United.
Right, Southampton. So look, Southampton, Crystal Palace. That's a cup. So
Cup.
Arsenal, West Ham. So Southampton, Arsenal, West Ham, Everton, Wolves, Man United.
I guarantee you, we're gonna drop points here.
Well, it depends if Everton are down or not. Why
No,
then?
no, we won't. No,
Well,
not,
we've been
not
losing
when,
there.
no,
We do lose there a lot at the
We
moment,
lose there.
Everton.
Listen. When teams are that bad, we give them prime Barca form to win points.
no, we don't. We're not that team anymore, Sadiq. We're different.
What do you mean?
All right.
We're
Tell you
not
what
that
now,
Chelsea
Sadiq.
anymore.
I'm going to do, Sadiq, can you do a poll on your thing, right? Who thinks we are going to drop points the games we've got left over? They think that we will be in top 4.
No,
So I
let
don't
them
think-
comment. Let them comment, guys. Comment.
No, but
Comment. What your point?
Of course-
Points
of
on what
course-
you
of
think is
course
going to happen with the
Ars-
fixtures left.
Of course, because most of our fans are completely reactionary. After a 4-1 loss, of course they're going to. If you put, "Are we going to get relegated?" I bet most of them would probably say, "Oh yeah, we might get relegated because we lost 4-1 to Brentford." But I guarantee if we go beat Southampton 3-0 next week, everyone will be like, "Oh, we're top 4 secured."
You don't get it. Southampton, right? It's one of those teams we've always been in and out of. They can beat us. We've got Everton away. What's hard? We've never beat. I can't remember the last time we beat them there. You've got Wolves, who've always been a tricky side. Man United, where we haven't beaten for a long time. Arsenal, we know what Arsenal's going to be like. I know what you're saying, but if you're realistic and look at the fixtures what we've got left over, it doesn't look positive. It looks more bleak than positive.
They have. Wayne, they haven't. Arsenal haven't beaten us at Stamford Bridge. Well, they did beat us last season, but they went 10 plus seasons without beating us there.
Defeated his point straight away.
I get you're trying to be positive, Nippon, but I'm quite a positive person when it comes to
You're
football.
not.
But I'm realistic.
There are 2 games. Look, I know realistic and all that, but there are always two games there are always two games, actually 4 games: City at home, City away, Arsenal at home, Arsenal away. Those are the only 4 games I will speak with my heart. Honestly.
Who is that person you want to bring on? So I don't know.
Wayne, Matt's best friend.
We should bring him on then.
I'd honestly leave. I can't be asked for that.
With who?
I'm not even going to give him more time.
I honestly get where you're coming from, Nippon. I understand the positivity, like Alpha's
I'm never
positivity.
predicting a loss. I'm never predicting a loss.
I'm not predicting a loss.
Never happening.
I am going to sit here and be realistic and say, if we play up against Brentford, we're in trouble. We need to buck our ears up and we need to start playing as a team. Fortunately, we haven't got Chilwell. He's been one of the biggest misses I've ever seen Chelsea have. But it's the truth. I'm not going to sit here and not. I can't. I can only see what's in front of me. In fact, and it's hard. It's hard to sit and say we're going to be all right because I don't think I don't think we're going to be top 4. I truly don't think. We play like we are at the moment. I don't know if we're going to finish in top 4.
I don't know about top 4.
Wait,
I think Arsenal.
We're coming off a 5 at least 5 consecutive Premier League wins.
Consecutive wins
before this game. How can you say the way we're playing at the moment?
Shall I tell you why?
One game? No, because, I don't want to hear it. No,
Alfred, because people like you don't look at the bigger picture. You just see, 5 wins, amazing. Yes. I see Burnley. We struggled the entire game, and then we got 3 goals in 7 minutes. We will never do that again this season. Mark my words. We will not score 3 goals in 10 minutes again this season. Mark my words.
I mean, not many teams score 3 goals in 10 minutes, to be honest.
Okay, 2 goals. 2 goals?
I cannot believe...
I'm talking about killing off a game. Chelsea Football Club will not do that this season. Not even against
we will.
I like Stick. I am looking at the bigger picture, and unfortunately, I look at every game. I watch every game, and I can't sit and say a game I can remember watching this season for a while that we're outstanding, we're outplaying teams, we're beating them fair. We've been lucky, and we've always had that little moment of luck that's got us the victory. And we can't keep on having luck to win. We need to be good, and we haven't played good. And I know Wolves fans, we all want we support Chelsea, and we all do. And I get all your points as well. I'm not disputing any of it. It's my view as a Chelsea fan. What I'm seeing in front of me, I am scared that we're not going to finish top 4 because we're not playing good football. If we turn it around, I will come on here. Right, I tell you now, if we finish in top 4, we play well and we win. Right, I will come on here and I will do the truffle shuffle.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again.
I will do the truffle shuffle if we finish top 4 and I was wrong.
Oh, don't do this to yourself, Wayne. Don't do this to yourself.
I'm not bothered. Trust me, I am not bothered. I am not. God. Matt and Sneak knows me. I am not.
Okay,
who
else? Okay, fine. Who else do you think will finish top 4? Okay, Liverpool,
Tottenham.
City. You think both of them are finished? No.
They're playing at the moment, yeah.
Both North London clubs finishing
they're playing at the moment, yeah.
Listen, we're forgetting one very important thing, okay? We're not the only team that can still drop points.
Yes.
We're not.
For me personally, the only team that is looking quite good, that is a threat to us, if they keep on doing well, is Arsenal, in my opinion.
And then even then, if we do,
thought you were going to say Liverpool.
If we get a result against Arsenal, I think that's the thing. You got say Tottenham, say we don't beat Arsenal, and it is just 5 points between us. That would mean we've got to drop 5 more points than Tottenham do. I don't think we're dropping. I just personally don't see us dropping 5 more points than Tottenham in 8 games.
Yeah.
If it was like 10, 15 games to go, I can understand being a bit more hesitant. But with 8 games to go, in which Tottenham and Arsenal play each other, so one of them two will drop points, or maybe both. So we might already gain a little bit more.
But are you seeing what we're doing though? I'm not saying we're saying to rely on other teams to drop points, but we are actually talking about other teams that could drop points for us to be in the top 3 race. Or
I think we'll do it on our own accord. I don't think we'll need other teams to drop points. I'm just saying, in the case that you are saying we might be in a top 4 race, other teams will drop points as well. So it's not like we're going to be dropping more points than them. I just don't see it possible because I think Man United are not going to get out of their form. They're going to just stay out of it. I think West Ham, the longer they're in Europa League, the longer it's going to hurt them. So I think we'll be beneficial with that. And then Arsenal. Arsenal could finish above us and we could finish 4th, but I think there's a gap. There's a gap between Arsenal and the rest, let alone.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tottenham, they're both home out competitions. Sorry, Snippen.
Tottenham are above Arsenal now.
Yeah, but Tottenham
are in 4th.
Tottenham are like a couple of games more than Arsenal. Let me get it up again. Hold on,
look,
Rabbo, where you been?
Points on board are always more beneficial than games in hand.
Yes, but that's what I mean. Tottenham are 5 points behind us and have played 1 more game. Arsenal have still got Tottenham. Arsenal have still got to play Tottenham, and they're 2 games behind Tottenham.
Tottenham will beat Arsenal,
and Tottenham are only above Arsenal on goal difference.
Look, Matt. Arsenal's record at White Hart Lane is shambolic. They haven't won there in over 5 years.
That's what I mean. So say there is a draw in the North London derby. I think that separates enough points for Tottenham.
Who's at home?
Get beaten by Chelsea. Tottenham.
Tottenham are the home team. They're winning. Look, they are winning that game.
I see it being a 2-2 draw.
The maximum Arsenal can hope. Arsenal can hope is a draw.
I see it as a 2-2 draw. It's obviously a 2-2 draw. Both teams take 1 point, and I think it will mess up kind of both teams' chances of going above Chelsea. Obviously, we've got to do the business first, but I think we can do the business.
And if Tottenham win,
then Arsenal have lost 3 points, and that puts pressure off us that way. That's what I mean.
I'd rather Arsenal lose 3 points. I'd rather Arsenal lose 3 points than Tottenham.
Wayne is right in saying if there are 2 teams that could potentially take us over, it's them 2. But them 2 are going to fumble over each other already within that game period. So that only really leaves 7 games where they're not playing each other.
My point is we're definitely in top 4, but my problem is I think Arsenal have a chance of overtaking Chelsea for 3rd.
They will not.
They have a chance.
They will not overtake us.
They could.
They will not overtake us.
And even if they do, and hold on,
they won't.
Even if Arsenal do, so what?
It's embarrassing. They were 16th.
I'm sorry. Is it embarrassing to have won a Club World Cup, a Super Cup?
Yes.
And potentially any other trophies we get while they've gone and won 3rd place.
It is.
Well done.
How can the champions of Europe be struggling?
Well done. They got 3rd place.
Challenging the title.
What did Gully do? What do they get from 3rd place? What do they get from 3rd place? Nothing.
So think, mate.
Exactly,
Matt.
I'd rather flex on my European trophies at them.
That's you, bro. But I hate Arsenal.
So deep, bro. It hasn't happened yet.
Me too.
You're talking like it happened.
But what do you get for finishing above Chelsea? Oh, we finished above Chelsea trophy. Yes, stick that in your cabinet. In your imaginary trophy cabinet.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. They were out. They were out of all
What is
trophies by
second
January.
loser, my friend?
They were out of all trophies by January. Their season's been dead.
And let's remember something very important, right? Now, I'm not saying that we're going to go on a bad run and drop a lot of points, but if we do, okay, I'm about to say something. Hopefully it doesn't offend you too much. It's not towards you. It's about Arsenal, right? And the thing is that I want to say, what are Arsenal notorious for doing when it matters most? I'll tell you exactly what. Right? They suck more.
I'll tell you. No, let me show you.
Wait, you're nipping. Don't cut him off. Let him finish, please. It's very rude.
They suck more dick than a porn star, mate. That's what they do. When it comes down to it, they choke.
You heard that? Arsenal fan, you heard that?
Is that not true though? How many times have we seen in the last few seasons? Oh, we're on a good run. We're looking good. Arteta in. It's all gonna be fine. We're gonna be sweet. Only to capitulate when it matters most. And mark my words, it's happening again.
Look, this is what happened. This is what Arsenal do when it matters the most. You see this?
That's right.
You see this
That's
bottle?
right, Nippon.
You know what? I'm going to be bold. I'm going to say it on here right now. Arsenal will lose to Palace.
What?
They're going to lose.
They very well could.
I said they're going to. I said Arsenal will lose to Crystal Palace on Monday.
They have it possible. Who's at home?
Palace, I think.
My dad.
Yeah,
Palace look.
Nippon, you got to be careful, mate. Your dad's going to come and give you a Will Smith.
Yeah, what's he going to say?
I'm going to shoot in a minute.
Cool, Wayne.
Obviously, everyone smash that like button for Sadiq and show your support. I was only saying my opinion.
Of course.
But I will also leave you on one last thing. When we won the Champions League last time in 2012, can someone tell me where we finished in the league next season?
Six. Next season or that season?
The season after. When did we finish?
Oh.
That was
fourth,
yeah.
2013. Where did we finish in the league?
13th. Wait, no, it was this Rafa Benitez, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's when he took over, yeah.
I don't even know. I know we finished third.
Yeah, one matter scored against United.
9th.
Huh? No.
We did that.
One matter. The one match at Old Trafford, he scored.
The last time we finished that low was with Mourinho.
Yeah. We came fourth.
We were 10th that season, and then we won the Premier League the next season somehow.
Bro, I remember one matter. He scored against United, 81 minutes. I was so excited.
Oh,
I was wrong. I thought we finished 9th. That's what I thought. But what I'm trying to say is, we've got to realise reality is yes, we're Chelsea, and we always want to finish that top 4. But it could happen, and we've got to be realistic as a fan base and not put so much pressure on the team thinking that's what needs to be done. We need to just relax. If it happens, great. If it don't, we've got to say, right, start again.
That's fair.
Start fresh.
Of course, it's a possibility. I agree with you, Wayne. It's definitely a possibility, especially like you said, if we get more results like we did in our last game, definitely it could happen. But I just honestly think that it was a one-off. You know, we have been in a decent run, and hopefully we can just start our winning run again. But we shall see.
Wayne,
but everyone have a good evening, a good day, and big up yourselves and look after yourselves. Obviously, have a good food, Nippon. I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, Zeke, have a good day and have a good I can't say the word, so I won't try. Of what you're obviously dealing with today.
Yeah, fine.
Matt, obviously enjoy yourself, and please don't think about Max Verstappen with no clothes on, because I know you will. And obviously, Alfred, don't get too excited later with the wrestling, and don't have a heart attack or anything when you start watching it or something. Yeah. But yeah,
buzzing,
big up
mate.
to everyone.
I can't wait for day 2, mate. Looking forward to it.
Edward just sent me a message saying, "Let me know if you want to see the picture." I'm like, "No, do not send me."
Bro,
the picture.
he sent it to me without
Block
consent.
him.
I'm offended.
Block him.
Guys, listen. I want to make it very clear. I do not agree with the super chat. Okay, I'll read the first bit definitely. Nip in, don't make me laugh. Do you want to be the next Alfred? He's talking about, do you want to bet with him about Arsenal? He says to me, read his super chats. A club in the mud. A club is dead. Relegate next season, please.
Oh yeah, our club's in the mud, but yeah, you're gonna win nothing. Not even just the men's game. You're gonna lose everything. You didn't,
Guys.
Where's your FA Cup?
Guys.
Cup?
Read this.
Hold
Read
on,
this.
wait.
Matt, read this.
Dejan Klureski has now equaled Mason Mount's open play assist tally. Klureski joined the Premier League 3 months ago. Okay, yeah, that's what I've been saying all season.
All I'm gonna say is, what a trophy for Tottenham.
But going back to this Arsenal fan, you're not even going to win the Women's Super League, mate. Chelsea are coming for that. Chelsea are coming for you. And we're going to win it again. We won the FA Cup already.
Did we slap them up?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. We won the FA Cup already this season, and we're going to win it again at the end of the season. We're going to win it twice in one season because that's what Chelsea do. We break records. We make records. You've won nothing. You got knocked out of the Champions League by Wolves. You're going to get knocked out of the FA Cup again by us. You're going to lose the Super League to us.
Go on, man.
You've lost the FA Cup in the men's to Nottingham Forest, a championship team.
Go on, Matt.
You got smacked out of the League Cup by I don't even know who now because they must have been crap. You're going to finish in the top 4. Whoop-de fucking do.
Read that comment, guys. Read that comment.
Even copped a goal from Lukaku.
Exactly. Most famous game. Chelsea 6-0 versus Arsene Wenger. 1,000th game and they lost. Mo Salah when he was shit, even he scored in that match. Back in the days when Mo Salah weren't Mo Salah.
Salah loves scoring against Arsenal is all I'm going to say.
Mo Salah started his career with Arsenal.
Let me say something now.
Go
on. Let me say something now. I bet you any month. No, I'm not a betting man. I bet you. It's a figure of speech. We are going to win more than Arsenal Football Club. Under the... I hate to say it. I don't want to say it. No matter how shit we are, no matter how bad our new owners will be, we will still win more than Arsenal Football Club.
Correct.
Let's have it right.
Oh, and question for the Arsenal fan that wants to pipe up every 5 minutes. How was your European campaign this season? How did it go? Who did you play?
Who did
they play in the European competition that they played in? Oh, wait.
They lost to Wolfsburg.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the women's. I'm talking about the men's. Who did you play?
Oh!
Come on, Arsenal fan. Don't get quiet. Don't get quiet now, Arsenal fan.
Who did they play?
I think they're
called Fuck All FC.
Who did you play in the Europa League? Who did you play in the Conference League? No one.
Matt, so do you accept the fact that we won the Champions League before you in 2007 with the women's team? And Nip and talk to us when you do have more.
Okay, well, come back when you've won the men's Champions League. Not once, but twice.
Wait, how many times have Arsenal women's won the Champions League?
Once.
No, actually, don't come back to now. You have to win it 3 times before you can chat to us.
And what an idiot, by the way. The Women's Champions League. We won the Women's Champions League first. We won the Men's Champions League first, you clown, and we've got 2 of them.
We've won it first and second.
Now, Alfred, the police are not going to come out and call you a sexist.
Hey,
Saying, oh, so we won the men's Champions League first.
yes.
No, but he's not being sexist about it. He's just saying he won the win. I don't know what you're getting into, Niffin.
Yeah, nipping.
You know what? I'll tell you something. Chelsea will win the Women's Champions League at some point.
I was going to say, I hope you weren't saying this season because we're not in it anymore. But maybe, yeah. I mean, we've got a good team. They have an okay team, but they have to. The only way they can beat us this season if they get referee decisions going against us. But there you go. That's Arsenal for you.
Sam Kerr,
to
my
them Arsenal
girl.
fans, as Emma Hayes says, meow. Hope you enjoyed that FA Cup final. 3-0. Sam Kerr, what a player.
The Thunder
Better
from
than
down under.
Miedema, who?
Sam
Who's that?
Kerr.
One of ours. Thunder from down under.
Come, Arsenal fan, come back when you've got a Ballon d'Or winner in your team.
Did Sam Kerr win the Ballon d'Or?
No, Pernille Harder. I mean, Sam Kerr could win it soon.
Look.
Once Barcelona get out of the way, but yeah, but we've had enough time speaking about some dead teams, so we'll get back to our own team rather than focusing on Arsenal.
I'm gonna wrap it in like 2 minutes because I need to get ready to eat. Anyway.
Is it alright if I say one more thing?
Yeah, go on.
Well, this is obviously the game yesterday was crap. Players were crap. Team were crap. Yes. But one thing I want to highlight, and this is to all these little match day fans that were, oh, I'm not going to the protest because I'm going to have my pint in the pub. Or I'm so cool because I ain't got a girlfriend to sit with. I just sit alone drinking in the pub. Oh. Where the fuck were you yesterday in the game? I heard absolutely nothing. The atmosphere was absolutely dreadful. I'd argue I don't know what was worse, the team's performance or the atmosphere. It was that bad. The only time I could hear Chelsea chanting was when we were saying Tottenham would get battered everywhere they go, and that was only because the Brentford fans joined in with us.
Wait, did Brentford smack up Tottenham as well?
No, but they just decided to sing it because everyone hates Tottenham. But that's the thing. You were absolutely silent. Absolutely embarrassing. The protest, which in terms it wasn't the biggest protest ever, but fantastic for everyone that went, that was probably louder than the whole freaking stadium. So maybe you should put less of your effort into getting pissed on at midday and actually go to the game and actually support, and actually put in some performance. No wonder the team's playing shit if you can't even can be bothered to even put in some sort of support. Absolutely disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Yeah. Just quickly, if I was an Arsenal fan, I would be embarrassed to send a super chat saying first club in London to win the CO facts, because you're talking about Chelsea Football Club.
Okay. There. Okay, here we go. Let me fire this back at you, whatever your name is. First club to win the Champions League in London. How many times have you won it since?
And how many times have you won the men's one?
Nada. Zilch.
In
Zero.
Fact, when was the last time actually they won Women's Super League either? I actually don't know.
I just destroyed Arsenal. Yeah. Where are you now?
Can I make a point? Arsenal were good when there was no competition.
True.
When other fair play for Arsenal for being one of the first teams to actually invest into their women's team. Fair enough. Well done. I'll give you credit for that. But once other teams started actually investing money into their teams, Liverpool, I know they've gone for a bad run at the moment. Chelsea have gone, Man City have, Manchester United have come really late to the party, even Tottenham. Now you're not winning anything. Funny that. When you was the only one there,
look,
even the likes of Barcelona weren't really there at all. It was literally just you. That's not so no wonder you won the Champions League, Women's Champions League, because you would probably
flat track bullies. That's all I have to say about Arsenal.
First club in Gangan
they are a bunch of flat track bullies.
Well, we're the first to win the Champions League, the Super Cup, and the Club World Cup from London. So suck a fat one, fella.
Nice one. Nice one. It's our word against yours.
I
So
hope
yeah,
you
the
smash.
last time you won it was in the last decade. Well done. And
By the way,
who's won it ever since? Who's won it ever since? I can't hear that. I can't hear that.
yeah, funny that.
And who's going to
I
win it
hope-
again this season?
Guys, let's end it there, man.
Yeah,
Finito.
let's end it there.
Arsenal fan, finito.
I hope
We
we smash
appreciate
you
all the
at the
super
bridge.
chats. I read out the super chats, and the Chelsea fans and the panelists have absolutely destroyed you, my friend. It's time for you to go sleep.
Did you read the private chat? Can you put that link in the live chat, please?
Guys, Nippon is going live at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. UK time.
9 p.m. guys.
I would love
he's
it if
going
you three
live.
jumped on with me.
Go subscribe to his channel. It's in the comments now. Just click the link and you'll be taken there.
That's my podcast, by the way.
Oh, podcast. Sorry. So yeah, go.
And
follow that.
I'll get you I'll get you the channel as well.
Quickly, 'cause I need to go. I need to go eat. My eating is more important than your link right now, Nippon. Quickly. Quick.
Fair enough.
You could have done this.
Here
before.
we go.
You need to be faster. I need to go
Every
eat, man.
time I'll do it at the beginning of the stream. Here we go. Done. Both.
You go, guys. Go and follow him as well, people. All right. We are gone. I want to thank you guys for coming on. I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream. I might not do a stream, but Tuesday definitely a preview for Madrid, and Wednesday I might be going to the game because I do have a ticket. So not sure what we'll be doing there. But Tuesday, guys, let me know if you're free. Monday, I'll confirm what we're doing. But until then, people, stay safe, stay well, and all the best. Peace.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Maybe, bro.
Well,
Maybe.
I'll tell you what, we'll make you a mod when Arsenal have actually won the Men's Champions League.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, guys. See you soon, Arsenal fan. If you want to get owned again, peace.